This is an I20N and it's the entry level to the Korean performance cars.
For 40k, it sounds amazing.
To see if it's worth the money, we'll run you through the interior as well. Head space got plenty, leg spread got none.
And we'll run you through the exterior.
BMW grill because it's massive. We'll show you how good it is to drive. Oh my god. This car is fun. You're watching Total Talk. This is the Hyundai I20N, a hot hatch that developed a large fan base, and it's also the road-going version of a rally car that won the WRC back in 2019 and 2020. It's truly an affordable go-kart for the road, and for just $40,000, it's one of the coolest cars that you can buy. What better way to start the video than talk to you about what $40,000 gets you? Well, you get collision assist, lane keep assist, smart cruise control, reverse cameras, parking sensors, sat nav, Bose audio, Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, high beam assist, blind spot monitors, wireless phone charger, heated seats, and a heated steering wheel. That's so many.
Now for an entry-level performance car from Hyundai, I'm going to rate this out. You get launch control, dynamic driving settings which is customizable, rev matching, and a very cool exhaust, just for $40,000 brand new.
Safe to say it comes loaded for its price point. But what about the exterior of the car? It might be good value for money, but does it look cool? Let's find out. Let's do a quick run around of the exterior. Now, one thing that you might see is that this color is a one-of-one color. It doesn't come from Hyundai, unfortunately. And how good does it look? Now, BMW grill because it's massive. But one thing I do love about this car are these front headlights. And if you move to the side, now this is where it gets interesting. The body lines of this car really pop out in this color, and now that the sun hits it as well, it does look amazing. 18-inch wheels at the front and the back. You also get this very aggressive bonnet, and safe to say that this is a proper performance car, and it looks like a proper performance car as well. Let's go over the rear as well. I do like this spoiler, but will it make a difference when it comes to driving? Probably not. Anyway, one thing I really love though are these rear taillights. It kind of reminds me of the new Kia K5. And if you move below, this is where it gets interesting. This is very aggressive. I do like the style of it, and this exhaust, now it is upgraded. It kind of looks better compared to the stock one. And overall, exterior wise, it does look good, but the thing is, this car is a bit too small for me. So Gavin's the target market. Anyway, it's time to move on. Let's talk about the interior of this car and see what $40,000 gets you. Now, one thing I really love about this interior is the fact that this steering wheel is very premium. It feels nice and it looks cool as well with the blue accent. Now, the thing I do really like about the Hyundai flagship cars are the digital infotainment systems. I don't really think it looks too good. But one thing that's really cool is you get Android Auto and Apple CarPlay even at the entry-level N performance car. And a very nice touch of this car is the fact that you get the N badge on the gear lever. Now, a very cool thing, these seats, now they're kind of bucket seats. They are manually adjustable, not electronically adjustable, but you get this N badge over here. And overall, interior, yes, it is cheap plastic, but remember, this car is only $40,000. And the steering wheel looks cool because you're not going to be touching this anyway. Anyway, let's test the back. Okay, at the back, wow. Hey, this isn't bad for a small car. Let's be honest. Headspace got plenty, leg spread got none, but it's not uncomfortable. And one really nice thing, the windows do kind of go all the way down. I mean, except for this bit, but that's okay. But overall, interior, pretty good for a $40,000 car. Brand new.
So far, we've established that the I20N is a cool looking car, but it's time to see if the carpet matches the drapes. So let's talk about what drives this car. You got a 1.6 liter 4-cylinder engine which pushes out 201 horsepower, 275 Nm of torque. It drives by the front wheels, and it's got a 6-speed manual gearbox, which is quite nice. Competition wise, you got the Polo GTI and the Fiesta ST. The thing is, the GTI looks a bit bigger, and the I20N is the most aggressive out of them all.
Now, it's time to take this for a drive and see what the hatch is capable of. Okay, let's go for a drive in the I20N, Gavin.
It's actually quite impressive.
Oh my god. This car is fun. I will tell you that this car is seriously fun, and the pops and bangs really make you feel like you're driving a very fun little coupe, and that's fun little hatch, and that's very enjoyable around the hills. Now, braking on this car isn't the best, unfortunately, but you have to consider this is a $40,000 car, and for $40,000, dude, it's light, it's nippy around the corners, it's got so much traction around the corners, which is a very good thing. Acceleration is not the quickest thing, but it's not bad. It's actually like enjoyable. It's like 200 horsepower. It really feels like a go-kart.
And the thing is, it's like what, 1,000 kilograms, 1,100.
Yeah, 1,100 kilos. So it's a very
It's not
light car. And suspension-wise, I think this is the perfect amount of stiffness that I would expect for like a daily driver sports car.
Yeah.
And at this price point, for 40 grand, there's no other sports car that you can basically buy brand new. And I mean, you can get a Polo GTI, but the thing is, do you really want to be driving a Polo GTI or a Ford Fiesta as compared to an I20N, which looks so much cooler and sounds so much cooler as well?
Yeah.
I mean, this is so much better. And like, one thing that's taken me by surprise is how well this car handles. It's got plenty of traction. Now, it is a front wheel drive car, which means when you accelerate you can kind of feel the rear slipping out a bit, but that adds to the fun. And Gavin, as a passenger, how would you describe the suspension?
I mean, the suspension is a bit stiff. It's not too stiff to the point where it's very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like, the seats are quite comfortable, but it doesn't hug you in a place that you wouldn't, like, you know.
Yeah.
But with the suspension, it's a bit stiff. I would have liked it to be a bit more softer as a passenger.
Yeah.
But look, for 40 grand, you're not gonna get every best luxurious thing on the planet for 40,000. So other than that, seats are quite comfortable. Like I said before, it doesn't hug you, but still, it goes back to that point where it shows $40,000. This is what you get for 40 grand. It's not bad.
For 40 grand, you can't get a better sports car than this brand new.
Nope.
It's fun, it pops and bangs, it's got so much traction around the corners. On the hills, this is the perfect car.
Given that it's a nippy little car that's fun to drive, let's get our final thoughts of this hatch.
And final thoughts, Gavin? What are your
I would have
thoughts?
to give this an 8.5.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not a bad car, but I would like a bit more power. I know hatches, except the Civic, is not my thing, but would I get this? I mean, the only hatch I would go for is the Civic, and that's it. But would I get this? For the price range, it's not bad.
Yeah.
But for that price range, I could also buy, I don't know, an old Evo.
But the thing is, like, brand new, there's nothing that compares to it.
Brand new for $40,000, I would get it. This is like the only thing that would actually be worthwhile.
And like for 40 grand, you literally can't get a good performance car except for this
And
car.
something that's brand new.
Yeah.
You gotta put that out. Like, if you're looking at, like, say, Evo or something, that's like $38,000 or something for a vehicle that's 15 years old.
Yeah.
This is something that straight away come out.
Yeah, 2025,
Yeah.
40 grand, so worth it. And for me, I think if you're looking for a car to get into the sports car world and you want a really good car that's good on the hills as well, this is the one to get. I think it's very nippy. Yes, the power isn't that great, but the thing is, you're not going to use all 500 horsepower while going around the hills.
Yeah.
And what you really need is like cornering speed in the hills, and this car is perfect for that. It's light, it's nippy, steers perfectly, brakes are good as well. Good for a daily driver. I mean, you can really daily drive this car and still be happy with it.
I mean, the owner has already put a race ship in this, so it gives that extra 36 horsepower.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have all the issues that it would come if you tune it.
Yes.
So all those options are there. It's not a bad, for the weights, the power is good.
Yeah.
And it's a 5-speed manual.
6-speed.
6-speed.
Yeah. Anyway, my final thoughts, I would say it's a strong, for 40 grand, it's a 10 out of 10, because literally you can't get any other sports car for this price range. For an overall car, for my rating, I would give it a 8, because it's too small. The car's too small for me. Would I buy one? No. But would I recommend this to like
Other people?
other people? 100%, yes.
Yeah.
Not because it's a bad car, because like a tall person in a small car is... yeah. But that's where we'll leave the video, guys. See you in the next one.
Like and subscribe.